What's going on, my ASVAB party people? Anderson here, your ASVAB coach. Happy Tuesday, everybody. And so before I begin, just remember, if you do like this video, please make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment to show some love. I appreciate that all day. Let's get to it. So here we are. First things first, with every single word problem, read that dang question, man. Read that question. That's going to give you that sense of, okay, I at least know where I need to get to. I know what the goal, the objective is. And so there it is. The question reads, Sam arrives after 3 hours here. How many miles does Drake have left to drive? So it's not going to be the if, that's just information. The real question starts with the who, what, when, where, why, how many, which of the following, all of that. Those are question words. Those are question phrases. You want to start there. So let's get to it here. Again, the question, the goal, what do I want is, again, blank miles left on Drake's drive. That's what we're looking for. Again, how many miles does Drake have left on his drive? So that's what we want. Now the next step here is going to be to gather the information that we have so we can sort out how we're going to actually handle this. So step two, again, step one is what do I want? Now it's what do I have? The step three is going to be building that connection, building that plan. So keep it calm, cool, collected. Let's go. So I see here that Sam and Drake, they each drive their cars to visit their mother. Sam drives at a speed of 55 miles per hour and Drake drives at 40 miles per hour. So boom, we have two different objects, right? Two different people. And really quick, before we continue, my math party people, I know you're enjoying this and you can have thousands of problems just like this in our program. In our program, you have four main things to help you succeed and more. But mainly in our course, you're going to get access to recorded lessons. You're going to get access to guided practice just like this, worksheets that you can print out and try or keep them online. And lastly, speed drills to raise your confidence. That way, when you take the test, there's no test anxiety. There's no pressure because you've been timed before, you know what to do, and that's the feeling that we want. And all of that's included in our program and more. So take a brief moment, click the link here in this video or in the description to learn about the program, and then reach out to us if you have any questions. Sign up now, let's get going, and let's get back to the problem. So let's go ahead and mark Sam here, 55 miles per hour. Let's mark that in blue. So Sam, we have 55 miles per hour. And ask yourself, what is that? Is that a distance? Is that a rate? Is it a time? That's a rate. Miles per hour. Remember, the word per connects two units. That's a rate. That is a speed. So we have the rate for Sam. Then it says, and Drake, and let's use a different color here. Drake drives at 40 miles per hour. So I'll go ahead and write Drake over here. Drake, 40 miles per hour. And again, that's a rate. Next, it says that Sam arrives after 3 hours. So Sam arrives after 3 hours. So he drives for 3 hours. And that's time. That is the amount of time that Sam has taken. And the question is, well, how much further does Drake have left? So let's just think about this. Think about this intuitively. Think about this as if this was a real world problem. Just take a second here. We're talking about Sam and Drake both trying to drive over to, to visit their mother. And it looks like Drake is the one that arrives after Sam. So Sam gets there after 3 hours. We just want to know how much of a drive Drake has left. Okay, cool. So Sam gets there. We just want to know how much left, how much more Drake has. So to do that, it sounds like, well, we need to know how far it is to their mother's place. And two, well, how far did Drake get? Because if we know how far they both went, they need to go, but then we understand how far Drake went, then what's left, subtraction, what's left, that's going to be the distance that Drake has left. That's the answer. So again, just do your best to think about it intuitively. Do your best to think about it straightforward here. So here's how we're going to take care of this. If Sam drives at 55 miles an hour for 3 hours, use your distance, rate, time formula. Distance equals rate times time. The distance that we're going to find is going to be the rate, 55 miles per hour, times 3. 55 times 3, what's that going to be? 55 times 3, that'll give us 165. So mentally speaking, 50 times 3, 150. 5 times 3, 15. 150 and 15 is 165. So 165 miles, that's how far it is from them to their mothers. So that's the distance that Drake needs to get to. But remember, at this point, Drake has also driven 3 hours. Because remember, if Sam arrives after 3 hours, that means that Drake has been driving for 3 hours. He hasn't gotten there yet, but he's been driving for 3 hours. And so with that said, let's find out how far Drake has gone at this point. And just like this free YouTube video right here, my math party people, I have a free practice test that comes with video solutions so you can learn from every mistake, and a free math class every week, once a week for 2 hours. Click the link over here to sign up and get started and keep raising that score. Let's get back to the action. So distance equals 40 times 3, rate times time. That's going to give us 120 miles. And so this is how far Drake has gone. This is how far Sam has gone. And Sam arrived. And so to get this done, booyah, 165 miles minus 120 miles. That's going to give us 45 miles right there. Booyah. And that's how we can get C. There is an alternate method here. What you can also do is subtract their rates and then multiply by the 3 hours. You would have gotten 45 miles as well. And so if you like this strategy, or if you have a better strategy, go ahead, comment. I love it when my students comment. I want to know that I'm helping you out. I want to know that we're not falling on deaf ears. And so with that said, again, we have a class tonight that's part of the All-Access Program. Feel free to text me. I'm always happy to help you out. Here is my phone number right over here, my party people. Boom. Text me if you want to raise your score, 567-698-8867. We have a class tonight. I'll see you there, my party people. Let's ace the ASVAB. Let's go. And so we both know this video just helped you with your test anxiety by just a little bit. And to keep lowering your test anxiety and keep raising your confidence, that's what my ASVAB All-Access program is for. The link's right up here. Click it, watch the video on how it works, and you'll see exactly why thousands of my students have raised their scores and gotten the jobs they want. So click there, watch the video, and sign up to raise your score. I'll see you soon.